The Minnesota Vikings are on the road for Monday Night Football this week, taking on the Chicago Bears. Good reason for the Vikes to stick to what worked against Pittsburgh. Dalvin was back, and he cooked up over 200 yards on the ground, over 7 a run, 2 scores.
Here's Cook, bouncing it, end zone, what a start, touchdown Vikings.
That snapped a little slump Cook was in. He got his yards per carry back near 5 for the season.
3rd down and 1, Cook, right side, cuts for the touchdown.
And why not keep feeding him? Chicago gave up over 5 a run to the Packers, 4.7 to A.J. Dillon.
Give it to A.J. Dillon, and the big bull will pick up 11.
Chicago's pass defense is not playing great ball this year and did not last week either against their owner. Maybe they were just brown-nosing. Gave up 4 TDs, over 340 yards, over 9 yards per attempt, rating over 140.
The long throw is hauled in by Adams sooner or later. Touchdown.
Their top corner, Jalen Johnson. You saw him a lot last week. He was photobombing a lot of Devontae Adams receptions.
One-on-one matchup with Jalen Johnson, Devontae Adams outside. I kind of like to watch this.
There it is. Touchdown.
So it sets up a JJ versus JJ battle. But how is Jalen going to fare trying to stop Kid Dynamite? Justin Jefferson got to gritty again last week.
Cousins keeps it, throws it, wide open, touchdown, Jefferson. Number 8 on the year for number 18.
But he also got targeted 15 times, only caught 7. That was part of why Kirk Cousins struggled. He ended up throwing 2 interceptions, his rating under 65.
Here's an interception off the hands of Jefferson and into the arms of Witherspoon.
Not having Adam Thielen showed. We'll have to see if he's healthy enough to return for this game. Despite Cousins' poor outing, he didn't get sacked once, and he's received good protection as a whole.
Here's it out. Osborne downfield. He's got it. Touchdown Vikings.
The Bears' pass rush doesn't have a lot of teeth to it. Elite sack figure, but not a very high pressure rate, not too many QB hits.
Rodgers deep downfield. Caught.
But they're not toothless. Robert Quinn took Aaron Rodgers down twice. He has 14 now for the year, 1+ in his last 5.
And Rodgers goes down for the second time. And Robert Quinn is there.
I'll tell you what, it's possible Robert Quinn could end up with the Bears sack record. He keeps going like this.
The Vikings pass rush should definitely factor into the outcome. 5 sacks of Big Ben, and their overall pressure percentage and QB hit total are more in line for a team with the most sacks in football.
Roethlisberger in trouble, and down he goes. Armon Watts, and he was not alone.
They'll try and chase down Justin Fields next. Packers got him twice and hit him 9 times, which for the Bears was a good night. They've given up the second most QB takedowns in the league.
Fields, look out from behind, gets hit, flag is thrown. Ball is out for the moment.
When Fields was upright, under 7 yards per attempt, rating barely over 70, 2 interceptions.
Fields from the pocket to the outside. Look out, picked off Rasul Douglas. And Douglas will take it all the way for a touchdown.
His latest line very similar to most he's put up this season. He's still looking for that breakout type game to get him going.
Fields throws high and intercepted off the tip, and that'll wrap it up.
Minnesota's defense did give up 308 yards, 3 TDs, and a rating over 100 last week to Roethlisberger.
Pass is caught. Freiermuth. Touchdown.
If Fields can't do something against a secondary that's really struggled to stop aerial attacks this season, it begs the question. Maybe it begs a lot of them.
4-man rush, fired over the middle, and it's incomplete. Knocked away.
And then there's the Vikings' rush defense. Najee Harris hit him for 4.7 a run. Najee Harris hasn't had many games like that, but the Vikings have made a lot of runners look like that. They've given up 4.7 a carry now for the season.
2nd down and 6, Harris. 1st down plus, biggest of the night. And out of bounds up near the 45.
Fields has the speed to take advantage of that. He looked good when he took off with it against Green Bay.
Fields dancing and darting. And this will look real good on the stat sheet as he takes it to the 36-yard line.
And David Montgomery is always available, though he doesn't tend to see a ton of handoffs usually.
Montgomery has plenty of room to roam, a 1st down and plenty more.
These two squads sort of living up to their preseason expectations. Vikings still have aspirations though. Hit 9 wins in the NFC, and you have a shot to dance. You know the drill. I'll bow out and leave you with a screen full of guesses. The New Orleans Saints are off to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers this week, an intriguing matchup, being you have Tom Brady against what might be considered his regular season kryptonite. But more on that in a moment. Brady's last 2 weeks, back to cheating father time. 360-plus yards in each game, 6 TDs, no picks. Last week, game winner in OT.
Brady throws it back. Hot ball first out of the 50, outside the numbers 40, to the 30-yard line, to the 25. It's Perriman. Rashawn Perriman. Touchdown Tampa Bay. Bucs win in overtime.
TB12 leads the league in TD passes and yards per game.
Tom's going to scan the field right here. Look, very calm and just comes back underneath. He's looking off all these guys out there.
His most recent surge is tied to Chris Godwin. He's become the focal point of their passing offense. 15-plus targets in back-to-back games.
Throws the ball downfield. Diving catch at the 45, to the 47, to the 48-yard line. Chris Godwin reaches 1,000 yards with that catch.
From there, the Saints still have to deal with Mike Evans and Gronk.
Went to the end zone, and it's pulled down. What a catch.
Oh my goodness!
Brady drops to throw on first down. Underneath caught ball. Gronkowski stiff arms to the 40. Breaks the tackle to the 33.
That group would seem to have the advantage against New Orleans D, being they have been in the average category when it comes to stopping passing attacks.
Well, Malcolm Jenkins, this is stone cold right there. He just buckles. He couldn't even come out of his stance.
They did, however, have little trouble with Zach Wilson. Few defenses do, though.
Wilson throwing, and it's broken up. Intended for Denzel Mims, and Marshawn Lattimore got a hand on that one.
But getting back to Brady's weakness, what's with him and the Saints? He's 0-3 against them with the Bucs in the regular season. Has thrown 2+ interceptions to them in each game, the most recent 2 flipping the outcome of that contest.
And he's intercepted. P.J. Williams still going all the way. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Brady also took 3 sacks to the Saints, and New Orleans' pass rush has not slowed down since then.
He's in trouble here, and down he goes. Carl Granderson with the sack.
But who dat has to be ready for some Leonard Fournette, too. But he will be up against the toughest team to run on in the NFL.
A handoff to Pirine on first down for the Jets, and he is shoved down by Demario Davis.
Fournette, though, comes in playing a much more prominent role in Tampa's offense, both as a runner and pass catcher.
Handoff to Fournette. Finds a hole. Gets a block to the 30. Outside the numbers to the 20. To the 15, to the 10, to the 5. 3, 2, 1. Touchdown Tampa Bay. Playoff Lenny does it again.
Weird. He's sort of become a little Alvin Kamara-ish. He finally came back last week. Instant impact, both by land and sea, or air.
Kamara again. Nice cutback. Inside the 10. Kamara gets in. What a run. And a touchdown for Alvin Kamara.
The Bucs' run defense he faces not playing so stout anymore. Over 5 yards per carry allowed in 4 straight games.
Here's a carry by Singletary. Look at this run.
Last week, a lot of the yards they got hit with thanks to Josh Allen.
Allen keeps it again. There's room there. Allen to the end zone. And Buffalo has his first touchdown.
So in rolls Taysom Hill, over 100 yards rushing in his first start, over 70 last week, and 2 scores.
Hill turns it upfield. Nobody's there. Taysom Hill to the house.
But Allen eventually had to throw on Tampa to keep it close. Can Hill do the same? No TDs last week, but he did make good on the 21 attempts he took. 15 of 21, over 8 yards per.
Hill throws on the run, connects with Vannett. He's got daylight. Nick Vannett with a first down into Jets territory.
He was sacked 3 times, and he was taken down a couple times the week before that.
There's a sack. Big time play.
The Bucs front would seem to be able to take advantage of that. Got to Allen 3 times, hit him 11.
Dropping to throw, pressure coming. Sack made by Devin White. Boy, take him to lunch tomorrow.
And that's partially why Allen had to work so hard to move the ball through the air. Buccaneers held him to under 6 yards per attempt, rating under 90. Game after game, they get healthier. Game after game, they get harder to throw on.
Pressure out of the pocket, gets away, throws it up for grabs. It's intercepted at the 45-yard line. Big-time pressure and a big-time pick.
Can the Saints make it 4 regular season wins in a row against Brady in his new uniform? Or are the Bucs heading north in the standings faster than the Polar Express? Get the comments section going with some predictions, and every time a bell rings, we will put up 10 predictions of our own. Ding.